Hello people, Mongoose here again, and it's time for another Why I Love video. So let's crack right on with Why I Love Double Dragon 2 The Revenge on NES. Now, where do I start with this? I should probably start with the original, absolute classic. I really enjoyed playing that. This came out not long after, but it really improved on the first game, most notably for the two-player aspect of the game. Yeah, I mean, it's a beat 'em up on NES. Why I love it? Well, to start with, it's got a really simplistic plot, which all beat 'em ups need really. Basically, Marion, the girl from the first game, has been killed this time, gunned down by the Black Warriors, and ultimately it's Billy and Jimmy Lee's job to go and kick some ass and take revenge, hence the title Double Dragon 2 The Revenge. You notice I said Billy and Jimmy, not Bimmy and Jimmy. This is Double Dragon 2, not Double Dragon 3. We'll not get into that, that's a terrible game. But yeah, I mean, we'll just get... I've got the manual here, and I think it's great just to read through the manual, you know, and you can get a bit of a gist of the storyline. I mean, they've got the Black Shadow Warriors, they've gunned down your girl, and you and your brother Jimmy Lee are out for revenge. In your quest, you'll encounter nunchuck-toting enemy gangs, you'll battle through dangerous alleyways and in underwater tunnels. But nothing is too much for you two, because you're trained masters of the invincible martial art of the Double Dragon. That's a great... I mean, it goes on here. I mean, there's so much in the manual. Remember these things, manuals? Yeah. Anyway, nuclear wars ravage the city, and a gang of ruthless criminals, the Black Shadow Warriors, are trying to take over their danger with a capital D. Just screams 1980s, 1988 this came out, and it's just absolutely brilliant. Something that a lot of people will criticise about the game is like the combat controls. I'll try and describe them in a simplistic way. Basically, if you're facing, you know, left of the screen, you're going to be, then B will be your forward attack, which is a punch, but you also have a backward attack, which is like a back kick. Now, that would be, if you were facing to the left, then obviously, you know, the A button would be that. But then if your character turns around, then them controls reverse. So then the A button would be your forward punch attack, and the B button would be your like your backward kick. So it seems a bit cumbersome and awkward at first, but once you master it, it just becomes like natural to you, and I don't know, it just adds something to the game. I like them controls in this game, and a lot of people criticise it. It can be confusing at first, I'm not going to lie, it is, but ultimately it adds to the game really, and it's another reason why I absolutely love Double Dragon 2. And what else can I say about Double Dragon 2? The music, I mean, absolutely brilliant. As soon as you pop that card in, I mean, it just gets you pumped up, it just kicks some 8-bit ass. Yeah, the music is awesome. But of course, you know, you've got the different levels, and each level seems different, whether you're going through, you know, the nuclear war-torn streets, or there's a stage where you actually fight on a helicopter, underwater bases and stuff. So every level's different. There's a forest. One negative thing to say about it, the platforming, it's a bit iffy, it's a bit floaty, but you know, there's only a couple of platforming stages in it where, you know, you're really tested with your platforming skills. One's over a river, and another one where you're jumping on cogs and stuff like that. But I mean, they're really small parts of the game, so literally, you know, 5 or 6 jumps, but they are hard to make, so, you know, the platforming can slip you up a little bit. But I mean, other than that, I mean, Double Dragon 2 The Revenge, it's absolutely brilliant. I definitely recommend the first one too. The third one, not so much, but you know, yeah, that's why I love Double Dragon 2 on NES, and absolutely brilliant game. So if you see it again cheap, or you see it and you want it, definitely recommend picking it up, and that's that. So I'm Mongoose, and I'm going to sign out like I always do and just say thank you very much for watching, and please subscribe.